All right. Okay. So this is the bedroom. Of course, my dragon's sticking his tail through the ceiling, but here is the bathroom and tub, balcony. It does have a seating area, as well as kind of goes around the whole of the build here, around to the other side. And then the other side, which is very similar to the other one, with dragon on top, of course. So, come back over to this side and then it goes up to the gate over here. So this is the courtyard down here. Over this thing if I can. With our fake little water tower. This is what it looks like from the inside. Main room. So here is what we used as the breeding room, which has a door right out to the outside. With our coolers for eggs and our terminals, if I can get into it, where we kept them, the things that we bred, the critters, our manti. The old man did a good job on this. We put our main water source right smack dab in the middle of the build. And over here is our work area, workshop. All the blueprints that we have. Our storage, all the doggone Japoas. A little bit more storage. The industrial furnace. And then all the rest of the storage over here. With the crafting table, the fabricator, all of the beetles, the bombardier beetles that make gunpowder, I believe it is. Yep, gunpowder. We have chemistry bench, and then replicator, tech replicator. and a grinder. And then another water source in here. And then across and up was the bedrooms. This is the outside. And then, of course, you saw most of this. Oh, out of the way, finally. And then the tubs with a furnace for, or stove, I should say, for warming the water, right? Because nobody likes to get into a cold bath. Again, out on the balcony with, this is where our RGs would park. This is this side up close with the Wyvern. In the first level on this one went up into what we were going to use as the trophy room. So I have chibis on chibi stands in here. 2 doors in and out this one. That is our transmitter. And then, of course, the old man's dragon. You can kind of see the tower part. We'll go up there next. Jump down. See if we can make it up these stairs without falling down this time. Okay, so here is where we did the quote-unquote cooking. Industrial furnaces, or stoves, I should say. Another one, 2 refrigerators, all kinds of stuff. We didn't utilize this room itself all that well, though. As you can tell, it's pretty empty. Up here was our greenhouse. This is the top of the build. We had dung beetles in that one. Okay, and then back. Of course, our Thyla, Kangaroo, Procroptodon, and purple and black. Very pretty. Saber. They're worthless, but still. Not here. There's the one gate. And another gate over here. This is the backyard of the back of the build. Taming pit is in here. Oh, okay. So we have a clear view out into the distance all around us. as well as the tanning bed. And our two oil wells were right outside the place, which always made it nice and simple. There's a secret door here. I just don't remember where it's at. To get into the thing, so you can go all the way around the inside. But I don't know where it's at. I don't remember. It's been a minute. Yeah. That's what it looked like from the outside. And the top. Desert as far as the eye can see. Don't know. See that? This has gone too far. I did go too far. Community center. And the train station. That I go backwards on this one a little bit here. There's an outside upstairs table, water tower. I used some of the visual stuff in here. Some of it just kind of looks cool. Not sure it really looks all that well. Pots for stuff that was growing in here, but it looks like most of it's died. Didn't keep enough fertilizer in here. Then the train station itself, out in the middle of no place, put in a little messy bed for the folks that work behind the counter taking tickets. coats and hats. A little couch with a desk. Their wanted posters. World, those are supposed to be the fares for where the train goes to, how much it would be. Here's a little vanity mirror with a desk in case you had a little bit of a stay layover kind of thing. At the front door, the tracks. I didn't get the other side done, but electricity, power the whole place. Two doors here and down there. And in here, you had the general seating areas for just everybody, anybody. The messy bit of floor coming in. In here, you had the RG room. So I put in table. I put in a chippy of an RG because this was the RG room. And there's always little things that you could find. Like in this one, I can't remember. Yeah, right there. There's a pistol hidden. Because, you know, VIP people. And there are drinks laying around as well as another pistol over. Never know when you might need it, right? This one was a VIP lounge, but a little less than because, you know, not everybody could afford the big money. So this was the Dodo room. The little Dodo chibi up there in the corner to signify it. A little more open to the rest of the place, but still a little bit more personalized. And then this was the carbone, I can never say that, the turtle room. Again, you have a few little spots to sit with your coats hanging up and everything. And this one actually had a hat rack, though. That was kind of nice. And then this is the other door out to the train. And then there were two sets of main doors going out here to the front. Down here, there's a trough for the animals and a few little plants that managed to continue to grow. And this is kind of what it looked like on the outside. Yeah. here on top of this mountain range is where Yeti was at. So down here is the bandit hideout. Cute little, just a little spot here. I don't know how well you can be able to see inside of this because it is starting to get dark on the server in the game, and I don't know if any lights were ever put up in. Oh. Alright, so might come back to that one. So this was an addition after we left Yeti's Airborne Antics. There used to be my goodness, a Megapithecus over here, a giant monkey, and he'd throw you and see how far you go, right? This is where Yeti ended up putting all of his tech stuff for tech replicator and oh gosh, what is that called? Propagator. There we go. Oh, he actually had two. Wow. Okay. And then the church and cemetery. It's a cemetery. And then the Basilica of the Agony. This was the little church. Its own little cross and everything. Then the schoolhouse. Kept that in line with what they were doing everywhere else. So that one is two. But the little schoolhouse, like this. Hanging over the edge a little bit. Then over here was the general store and the doctor's office and the doctor's apartment. General store, pretty standard. Probably not enough goods and stuff, but you know, it was good enough. Doctor's office and mortuary. Well, they added a little more trim up the side, okay? And here's the doctor's apartment. Ah, they still haven't unlocked those. Oh, they did this one though. So, back up here, they put in, as you can see, a couple of baths and stuff. You can see through the window too. Cool. So you could sit and watch the world go by from the top of the thing. And they added more rails. Guess so they wouldn't fall off. And then this was Praise Ladies. I made this, the top part, and Yeti turned it into a mini apartment that one of the other members ended up using as her base, or as her room. And up here comes the Outlook or Overlook Hotel. All the rooms are pretty much the same. I'm not sure if they're open though. Yeah, no. Oh, this one is. So it gives you kind of a view of what each room is. Kind of like a hotel, right? Yeah, that's this one. And the train station over here that I put up. Which I don't think anybody ever finished. Oh, they took some of it down. This used to have tables and cash registers and stuff. I guess they couldn't get to the upstairs. I put the greenhouse up here. And there's only two. Oh, they didn't even finish the greenhouse. Okay. Left the dung beetles. And then there was a huge attic, which nothing was ever done with because shortly after I finished this, we ended up leaving the tribe. So, this was the lounge area, and there was an upstairs area for the VIPs, which is kind of dark in here. You can't really see it very well, but and then even with full-blown facilities, man, there are bathrooms and everything in here. Put that back in? No, they didn't. That was a spot where Yeti had the generator at one point. And then the train. All the stuff out here. Ross did most of the train track on this one. Somebody left their Jaboa. So here's the big furnace. And you put in a tech generator. Okay, you put it there. And it looks like somebody got an alpha worm. This is the blacksmith, which is one of the first buildings that was in here that Yeti did. And then Bob's Barbecue and Jerky Shop, which is where all of the smokers were at for making the jerky. And Crumbs did that. He made that one, which they have covered. But right here is the Hangman's Galley. Oh, look at there. All three. Oh, there's another one. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure who that is, but it's probably next. Yeti's character, mine, and Crumbs's before we left. And the sheriff's office, which Crumbs also made. Court area, and the sheriff's desk, and then the cage for the guilty when they were in court, and down below is where the jail cells were at for those people that were awaiting trial or on overnight drunks, which there were a few of them that woke up in there on overnight drunks. And then the bank was across the street. Oh, and they locked it? Shame on them. Those are new. And the saloon. We'll see if the saloon is still open. Yeah, the saloon is still open. Cool. So Yeti did this one. This was the first building. Or no, the bank was the first building.
Yeti made it, but he copied lots of lands.
And then he did this one. This was the VIP lounge with the trophies. And then up here was the VVIP lounge for the owner and the assistants and secondaries and stuff. So this was Yeti's room. It looks a little plain now. Must have changed it up a little or something. When we were in the group, this was our room, but we took everything with us when we left. So it's very empty. Except for the couch. And then out here we needed some kind of a barn at the time. No. I made the bridge across to link the two. Pretty simple, but still. Then I made this monstrosity. The barn. It's kind of hard to see now because it's dark, but it has a glass floor on the very top level with ladders going up so that you can get up to a level above and then the very up level, which also has an opening so you could have flown your RGs in there and landed them. And then we put in this big bridge here that went over across to the little island that was over there. So if we needed crystal and stuff, we could get that. You at night. This was a cool base. Being able to have a whole little town, and you didn't have to worry about getting critters spawning up here because nothing spawned up on the top. Now that is the two bases that Proms and I helped build and put together. Over here, remember exactly where it is, was one of our other teammates, Joe's Gaming Legacy. He made a train station that I actually have not been into yet. Just have to remember where his base is at. It's been a minute. So this is his base. He had a bunch of wyverns here at one point. Across the top. Relatively simple, but it got the job done. And then his train station. Oh, look at there. That looks very cool. Got the seats and the clock. Let's see if we can get across without falling onto the tracks, right? There we go. Very nice. Okay, so this ticket takers area with a little vault. Oh, one on each side. Okay. Very cool. Upstairs. Oh. He put in little this one's the tub area. Nice. And another little bedroom. Yeah, this is pretty cool too. Okay. Well, I am not sure where. It's been a while. I don't remember where everybody else's bases are at. There was one Swiffer did. Don't remember where her base is at though. This isn't right. It's over this way somewhere. Oh, good grief. I don't remember. Anyway, she did a tower that was pretty cool on hers. Like I said, I don't remember exactly where it is. I want to say it's over by the Blue Odd. So I fly over from Yetiville one more time. I think my good spot. Yeah, yeah. Mm. And this was where Nyx's base was at, or she joined Yetiville. So this one kind of became part of Yetiville. So that's probably land. For little builds. Looks like they might have taken some of the walls and stuff down. Building up their castle over on the center. Ow. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Mm. Over here someplace should be her base. The thing that's really kind of cool about hers is the bridges and stuff leading up to a lighthouse. I can find it. Ah, there it comes into view. Where am I at? Let's try this one more time. So that is the bridge system she used. See it? Well, now you can a little bit. All the light dots are where the bridges connect, all the way down to her base down there. This was pretty darn cool. All the way up to the top. Very simple, straight up, with little landings here and there. You know, see it a little better. She made it for a scavenger hunt kind of thing that they did as a server activity. You had to go all the way up to the top, and then she had a thing of parachute birds. I can't remember what they're called. And you had to jump off of this and go to the blue train station, which is in that direction, I believe. And then try and land with it. That was kind of funny. I didn't make it to the ground. I kind of fell down one boom. Splattered my innards all over the train track. It was not a pretty sight. When daylight comes. Cool. All the way up to the tippy top. Like I said, I don't remember where anybody else's is at. Those were the ones that were closest to us and the ones I can remember the most of. Show you the little town she rebuilt in here someplace. But I'm not even sure where that is anymore. Here, actually. Back on if I can. Not sure. Uh, it was a set of ruins that she had found and reset so that it made it look like they were still being used, kind of. And it looked pretty cool, too. Yeah, when the sun comes up, I will show you what this world looks like with a good view all the way across. And then call it an end. Little shots of lag here and there too, which is so much fun. Makes every little move seem over exaggerated. Yeah. More flyby. So you can see it with some sunlight. I think it's on this one. Running out of steam too. No, didn't quite make the ledge. Okay. Oh dear. I don't know if I'm close enough to get to that. Oh, crud. No. Decisions. Gotta jump off and hope that I'm close enough. Because if I don't, he'll kick me off. Oof. Not sure where he went. Okay, well. He is. Stupid. Okay. Well, being that did not end up in disaster, thought it might. We'll do this real quick. And there's the train tracks. Crumbs put in. Right below, leading up to the village. It's still not completely daylight, but a view of the town from above, sort of, kinda, in somewhat daylight. And the bandit shack. And there we go. Tour of the builds completed.